ever tell the story? I mean, I know, like, privately I've told Robert, but the story about, at least on the podcast, about the Rainbow Six event?
Nuh-uh.
No, I don't
in
think
the
so.
back of the van.
Oh, no. I think you did mention this story.
It's worth telling it. It's worth telling it.
Tell it again.
So,
Make it
okay,
fast
for a
forward.
Rainbow Six event over at the Embarcadero, Ubisoft put together a thing where they brought up some SWAT members from Southern California. They suited us all up in SWAT gear, with masks, vests and everything, communication headsets, gave us model MP5s, but they were, the Japanese sort that you get there that are like 100% accurate looking. They just fire pellets instead. And then we're suited up, and they gave us some basic training for, group movement and stuff, how to clear a room and this and that. And then we were to get in this unmarked van with blackened windows and drive across the Embarcadero to some of the vacant buildings where they had staged, and they had people playing bad guys that we were supposed to shoot there. And we were supposed to, rescue some hostage or something. But so in the course of this, as we're driving over, and this was a year after 9/11, so that's important for the environment, and I mean for the context of the story and the way that moods and anxieties were. And so as we're driving in this unmarked van across the area, a cop pulls us over.
Oh my God!
And meanwhile, we're in the back. There's about 6 of us in the back, and we're all suited up in this. We have the MP5s over across our chests, and the guy driving the van is like, in the same outfit as well. So we get pulled over, and immediately I rip the mask off and I put the thing on the gun on the ground. I'm like, everyone, if you have like a brain cell in your fucking head, take that shit off and set it on the floor now. Because if that guy opens the back of this truck, for some reason he does not know what the hell's going on.
Oh my God, he's gonna
Yeah, I'm like, that's not gonna be pretty. So he was talking to, of course, to the guy driving, and since he was SWAT, he was very expert at what he did. He knew how to speak to another law enforcement.
The guy
agent.
driving was actually really a SWAT.
He really was.
Okay,
yeah.
So and he had his badge and all.
He was saying yes, but of course he was fully suited in this assault gear. So he's like, to get my ID. And to get, the paperwork, this is a video game industry event. It involves, mock firearms and all this stuff. To get my ID, I'm going to need to reach into my stuff. And the cop was so like, oh, yeah? And so he very, he of course very slowly pulls, gets his ID out and shows the paperwork and stuff. And I guess he must have read a note that said there's a bunch of dipshits in the back of here pretending to be heroes. Please don't shoot them with your real gun.
They should have so fucked with you that
they
the
totally
driver
did.
and the cop could have passed some little note let's fuck with these guys.
It was anticlimactic too, because then we go for the raid in the building and we were already keyed up, and it was like, of course, running around at that point now with the actors and stuff wasn't going to be any
right. You had been in real
exciting
danger
as
minutes
the fact
ago.
that,